The mission started, I met the Tunisian ambassador in Malta. He came to visit me at my offices in Floriana, and in the meeting I have decided that that's what I do normally. I decided that I will lead the delegation of visitors to Tunisia. That is the best thing to do if you want to strengthen our business relationship between Malta and Tunisia. And he accepted that invitation, and then he coordinated with all the stakeholders here in Tunisia. And we are here today. We came last Monday, and we started our visits with the Chamber of Commerce in Tunisia, in Sousse, and up to now I can say that there is a good common interest between my delegation of business people that I brought and the Tunisian business people, and hopefully this is the start. A very small delegation which I'm leading, but definitely I will be leading a larger delegation in the future with more business people coming to Tunisia. Most of the members are here with me. They are part of the council, my council at the chamber, because I didn't want to get a large delegation before I put sort of, with a small delegation, which will be more fruitful for a start, and then eventually either a Tunisian delegation comes to Malta, and then we reciprocate with a larger delegation next time around. On Monday, we visited the Minister for Trade and Export. We had a very cordial meeting. We discussed various aspects of the trade regarding exports from Tunisia to Malta and Malta to Tunisia. And then we met as well CEPEX, which is the that organized all our meetings. And then we met the FIPA. FIPA was very interesting meeting. They gave us the incentives that the Tunisian government assists to foreign investment. So those 20 Maltese companies, they've benefited from this organization as well. And then we met the Chamber of Commerce in Sousse, which it was very good meeting. There were a lot of business people there, and we did, even at CEPEX and Chamber of Commerce also, we did a B2B meetings. There was about 100 or 150 business people from Tunisia encountering our Maltese delegation. As you are aware, the Tunisians and Maltese, they have an old culture that we know each other. Even in the elder times, about 100,000 Maltese came to Tunisia. Some of them they stayed here, and some of them they emigrated to somewhere else. But mainly today, the traditional goods of import and export. That is the main thing, it's traditional. But now I think pharmaceuticals and oils are one of the most important items that we are thinking of establishing over here. We were informed by the organization that takes care of the industrial spaces over here, that there is 18 Maltese companies operating here, and another 2 big, large ones are opening very soon. So soon, Malta will be having 20 companies operating in Tunisia, compared with other countries, you know, like France and other countries. We are, I think, to our size, 20 is a good size compared with other larger countries. First of all, the governments have to start, you know, letting things, organize things much better. If there is a need of a license, it has to be sort of, you know, rethinking of removing it. The barriers have to go. We as well, the opportunities for Tunisian businesses with Maltese businesses, we are part of the European Union. So we have there is a market of 500 million, and that is something which we have to explore. But there have to be financial backing as well from both countries, and I believe when I go back to Malta, I will try to influence even the Maltese Development Bank, which it can assist Maltese businesses invest in Tunisia, because that is the most important thing. And even I augur that there will be even joint ventures. So if a joint venture is organized, both banks in Malta and banks in Tunis, they can collaborate and do the assistance, and we can have these business progress in hand. I think digitalization is something that it's here and is the future. So we have to work on it. I remember when COVID was around, those businesses that they were not online, they were the most that suffered. Those that they were already organized, what they did, the first day of COVID, when everything was stopped, they started doing business, you know, to detriment of the others, because they were online, they were equipped, and the ones that they, you know, thought that the online business will take a longer time, it came on them and they were not prepared. So even digitalization, we have to prepare it. It's here, and now apart from digitalization, even there is AI. AI is going to be something which we know something about it, but the future, you know, but it's there. And before we know it, it will be with us. So we have to deal with it. Business people have to deal with it. I think first of all we have to the connection between Malta and Tunisia have to improve. The service, you know, the service that there is today is not adequate. It's only 3 flights a week with a small aircraft, and I think that is something which have to start improving. So I urge both governments to think, how can we improve the situation? Even the cost today to travel to Tunisia is expensive, to my consideration. I'm not talking about a business trip or whatever, but to attract more tourists, you need to have more air services between the two countries. I remember about 10 years ago, or even less, there was a very good service, and there used to be a lot of Maltese and Tunisian traveling from Malta to Tunisia and Tunisia to Malta, and that creates as well, you know, the business is created by this traffic between Maltese tourists and Tunisian tourists visiting each other. I think there is scope for collaboration, and I believe there is a ripe time for investment. I always insist that we start with small doses, and even a joint venture that has to be a big sort of, you know, consortium or a big company, but small companies between them can create the atmosphere for more investment. And as you are aware, as we did in other countries, when they start investing in a country like Tunisia, and they see their counterparts, businesses, people in Malta, they invest here, the appetite is there, and you know, with the help of our ambassador here in Tunisia, is very business-minded, and he is encouraging us. We are receiving a lot of support from our ambassador here. We met him, he was with us all the way. He joined the delegation even in the meetings, and hopefully we have an ambassador that understands us, and as well we are going to organize a Maltese and Tunisian chamber. That is the aim the ambassador have in mind. You know, that they have talks with the person who is going to organize this Maltese Tunisian Chamber of Commerce, and that will help businesses to have a place where they can meet and discuss their business together. I've been to Tunisia, I think this is my 5th time. The last time I came to Tunisia, I came to buy a hotel in Hammamet. I met the owner. I was on the verge of signing an agreement to buy this hotel, but didn't go through. But I felt that I could do business here. You know, it's something which, as a businessman, when you arrive in a country like Tunisia, you meet not business people only. You meet at the hotel and whatever. It seems that I would suggest that I will invest here in Tunisia because that is the most important thing. There are places that you go that you say, listen, this is not a place to invest, but Tunisia is a place to invest. And even there is history, there is good results, that there is trade that's been done with Malta and Tunisia, and there is a lot of interest from business people to do business here in Tunisia. Aħna hawnhekk ġejna it-Tunisija delegazzjoni żgħira immexxija minni għan-nom tal-Kamra tan-Negozju Żgħar u Medji, u bil-andament li kellna f'din il-viżita jiena żgur li fil-futur ħammexxi delegazzjoni ħafna ikbar ta' negozjanti Maltin biex jiġu għawet Tunisja.